Hey, this is Byron. I am the Uber Eats master. This little video is going to be about Uber Eats. Some helpful hints towards Uber Eats, towards what the do's and the don'ts. The first thing I want to emphasize to everyone, is to stop taking 20 mile deliveries with $3 pay. Try to get it even, at least $10 for 10 miles or $10 for 8 miles or 9 miles. Try to get the miles under the amount that you're getting paid. That's very important. That can help out Uber Eats throughout the whole world. Stop taking those $3 for 20 miles. First of all, that's wear and tear on the car, and you don't want that. So you need to stop doing that, or Uber will keep on giving you those orders because they looking at you like a sucker. He's willing to take it. I'm gonna keep on giving it. Trust me, you're not going to get in trouble for turning down orders. So start taking more pay than miles. That's all I'm saying. Try to do that and you'll see what I'm talking about. A lot of people are scared to do that, but trust me, you will be okay. They will not demonetize you, or they will not take you off their particular Uber Eats. They will not do that. And the next thing I want to talk to you about is be safe out there. Be safe and stop being in a rush. First thing you want to do, if you have delivery to somebody's house, and it's in a really bad neighborhood, and you see a bunch of people surrounding your car or standing outside or something like that, do not make that delivery. Think about your life first. I know you want to make the delivery, but contact Uber support and say, I feel my life is in jeopardy. Is everybody standing outside? I do not want to walk up to this person's doorstep. Especially you women. You women, be very, very careful. I mean that. That's very, 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 very important. Safety first, please. Okay, and stop being in a rush, like I said. I got a habit of doing that. I'll be on a road, they got an order from me, I drop it off. They got an order from me, then I drop it off. And then I started, let me leave my car running. That way I could get back into my car and I had to start it up. I could just go. No, 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 no. That's very dangerous because somebody could steal your car. That happened to me. I went to McDonald's. I was on a roll. I was making money like crazy. I went in McDonald's. I left my car running. I locked the door. I looked out the window of McDonald's and somebody was trying to get in my car. I went out there. I said, what you doing, man? And he said, nothing. He walked away. He was a bum or something like that. But I put myself in a dangerous situation. He could have stole my car because I left it running because I was so much in a rush. Stop being in a rush and be organized. Stop doing that. Turn off your car. Lock your door. Take your keys with you. I'm telling you, that's the best way to do Uber Eats. That way you can just go from restaurant to customer's house. Restaurant to customer's house, restaurant to customer's house. And when you get on the street, stop speeding. I'm telling you, for some reason, it's a natural reaction in us to get in a rush. Stop speeding and take your time. Drive the speed limit, because if you get caught by the police, that's going to really slow down your order. And you don't want that, and the person will take away their tip and put a bad recommendation for you to Uber Eats. Okay, I said about the 10 miles. Okay, check drinks before you leave the restaurant. Now, certain restaurants, you cannot check the drinks, like McDonald's. McDonald's put theirs in a bag and they seal it up. Once that bag is sealed up, you do not want to reopen that bag. Well, what you can do, this is a helpful hint. Like I said, do's and don'ts. Before you leave McDonald's, ask them, is there drinks inside the bag? That's how you double check yourself. That's all you have to do. Now, there's a lot of restaurants where the drinks are not in the bag, and you know what I'm talking about. Leave your opinion and leave comments. There's a lot of times drinks are not in the bag, and you can check on your sheet on your phone and see if you're supposed to get drinks. If you don't have drinks there, you could tell them that, and you could show them the back of your phone or your phone to show them exactly you're supposed to get drinks. It's very simple, but stay polite, stay courteous, don't get mad about anything, and that's how you stay organized. And that way you don't have to rush. Now, when you on your way walking from the restaurant to your car, all you had to do is text them and say, I'm on my way. Now, if you have to take a photo when you get to their house, set the food on the porch and take a photo of it, all you have to do is text them, I'm on my way, and then send them another text saying, is this your address? Because sometimes Uber gives the wrong address. I don't know if you ran across that, but I've ran across that many of times. Sometimes they give the wrong address, and then check and see if it's a house or apartment building. Now, you know what I'm talking about when I say this. Apartments could be very, very tough. Houses is easy, but apartments, sometimes you gotta try to find the apartment, then go up the stairs and try to find the room number and things like that, or hotel, wherever you're going to. It can be very, very difficult sometimes. So I ask them, is it a house or an apartment? And they'd be willing to explain it to me and tell me how to get there. And sometimes they say, I understand. I'll be waiting outside the door for you to make it more convenient for you. That's very generous on their part. But when you get to that customer, house or apartment, show energy, show kindness, because they are the ones that's really paying you the big bucks, like the tip money. If you're not showing energy, sometimes I'll be in a bad mood. So I give the customer their food with my head down like this. I don't know if this happened to you, and tell me if it has. They took away their tip because they felt I wasn't courteous and I was like showing them disrespect. They tip you. Say you're getting a $15 to bring food to their house. A lot of times you're getting paid $6, but they're tipping you another $8 or $9. They could take away that tip. Once you deliver the food, they can take away that tip. And you do not want that happening to you. So if you're in a bad mood, before you get out the car, sit there and woosah, and then you walk up to them with a smile, with energy, and say, have a good day, Merry Christmas, whatever, and just show them energy and put a smile on their face, and you will get your full salary. That's very important too. Like I said, McDonald's keep their bags closed, but do not go in there. And I told you about texting the customer. Like I said, double check if it's a house or apartment. Always do that. I got stuff written down right here. Don't rush, be organized. Now, sometimes they ask for a PIN number. That could be difficult sometimes because sometimes customers don't want to give PIN numbers when you get to their house. What I do is I text them ahead of time. Like I said, I'm on my way. I text them, I'm on my way. Is it a house or apartment building? And I verify their address. And then I add to that, and they said you will have a PIN number for me when I get there. And sometimes they don't know that. It's amazing. Sometimes the customer don't know that. And they say, oh, that's right, a PIN number. See, you made them aware of something. And then when you get to their house, they have that PIN number for you. They be waiting at the door. It's so much easier and it's so many ways organized. And you don't have to worry about anything. You can just give them their food, get the PIN number, and move on to your next restaurant. It's just that simple. The PIN number is important. Sometimes you got to take a photo. Sometimes you need a PIN number. Sometimes the customer wants you to hand it in their hand. Now, sometimes the customer is asleep. They order the food and they fall asleep. You get to their house, you text them everything, they never responded. So you get to their house and you knock on their door. They still don't come. You can't just sit that food on the porch and put there, you did deliver the food. Somehow Uber know you came to that destination where you supposed to went to, but you tried everything. You text them, Uber can see this stuff. Uber Eats can see this stuff. You text them to let them know you arrived, to let them know, double check the address, to see if it was a house or apartment building. They see all that. And you could deliver the food, say you delivered the food, and they see you was there, and you get paid your full salary for it. Whew. Please like, subscribe, and share this video because I'm working hard here. But I'm trying to teach people how to do Uber Eats and be safe and be, organized at the same time. That text and communication is very important between you and the customer. You don't have to communicate with the restaurant. Now, there are special occasions, like if you go into a rib joint or a pizza place, it takes a long time to make a pizza and ribs. Sometimes you be sitting there waiting a long time. What I do with rib joints and pizza places is I call them in advance. I said, do you have, I'm gonna make up a name here, a random name. Do you have Mike's order? I'm Uber Eats, I'm picking up an order for Mike. And they say, yes, we have it, but we just put the pizza in the oven. It's gonna take about 20 or 30 minutes. I decline that order and I move on to my next one. Before I even get there, they'll let you know a lot of times that they just put the pizza in the oven or the ribs will take another 20 or 30 minutes. You don't wanna wait 20 or 30 minutes. You wanna move on to your next one. That's the exception right there. Whew. And I can't think, I'm gonna make some more videos about Uber Eats, but these are some special helpful hints towards where you can make money and be organized and be safe at the same time. I am Byron, the stock master. I make a lot of videos about the stock market because that's my profession, but I catch myself doing Uber Eats every day and I'm getting better and better at this. There's a lot more things I want to tell you about it. Sometimes I'm gonna be on the road and I want you to interact with me as I interact with the store and the customer, and that can help out as well. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share my video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.